Now let's begin with the topic Understanding Theoretical Perspectives of Public Policy. Introduction. Public policy as an academic pursuit emerged in the early 1950s and has been evolving ever since. The field is striving to be recognized as distinctive disciplines within the social science, continuously acquiring new dimensions. The rapid expansion of public studies across disciplines like political science, public administration, economics, and management has made it a key component in various academic courses and programs. This growth has been so swift that many researchers, educators, and public administrators now feel that it is become increasingly unmanageable. Now, concept of public policy. Public policy is composed of two words, public plus policy. Now let us understand the concept of public. Public. To understand the concept of public in relations to public policies, public means something that is for all people like public health or public places. It involves government, community actions like in the public sector, government job or public opinion. The starting point is that public policy has to do with those spheres which are so labeled as public, as opposed to spheres which are so labeled as public, as opposed to spheres involving the idea of private. Always be in a conflict between what is public and what is private, so that W.F. Weber argued that public sector has 10 key differences from the private sector. In fact, more complex and ambiguous tasks. It has more problem in implementing its decision. It employs more people with a wider range of motivations. It is more concerned with securing opportunities or capacities. It is more concerned with compensating for market failures. It engages in activities with greater symbolic significance. It is held to strike standards of commitment and legalities. It has a great opportunities to respond to issues of failures. It must operate or appear to operate in the public interest. It must maintain minimal level of public supports above that required in private industries. Now, concept of policy. Concept of policy is not a precise term like idea of public. Policy denote, among other elements, guidance for actions, declaration of goals, a declaration of course of actions, a declaration of general purpose, and an authoritative decisions. Hogwood and Gunn specified 10 uses of term policy as labeled for first, as labeled for field of activity, as an expansion of desired states of affairs, as a specific proposal, as decisions of government, as formal authorization, as program, as output, as outcome, as a theory or model, as a process. Unfortunately, the policy itself is something which takes different forms. There is a thrust to designate policy as the outputs of political system, and in a lesser degree to define public policy as more or less interdependent policies dealing with many different activities. With this, I end up the session. Thank you everyone for listening.